Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Excavation Earth, where we are playing pretty much the same. It's the same game, but with new factions, and also this time the rules are going to be correct. We did make a smallish error last time, and we forgot to cycle the tops of the black market piles down to the bottom at the beginning of each new round. It's not like a big change, but it might have mattered. Right, especially for people who were, say, looking for row and column completions, that kind of thing can really help. So,
Yep.
so we're playing today as the, let me see if I set these cameras correctly, the Aquila Collective, the merchants. When taking the sell action, I can sell to the market depicted on the card I used for the action, even if I don't have a trader at that market. That seems pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And then you are playing as, Amabel is playing as the Cutie Cutie Union, or perhaps the Cutie Cutie Union, because they are, in my opinion, the cutest of the factions. The Great Excavators, look at that. Steam shovel attached to your spine. When excavating with a single explorer, you may take a second artifact of the same color from the same or an adjacent dig site. That's very efficient. So this time you don't have free movement, but you do need a whole lot less movement than the other factions.
To be clear, I am playing this faction under protest.
Wait, why are you playing this faction under protest?
Because you wouldn't let me take the same faction over again.
Okay,
I'm talking about the viewers. Maybe they should see other factions.
She did want to play the pilots again, and I was like, maybe we should do like a little bit of variety, so that people can see the thing, can see how different the factions really are, in case they're thinking about buying the brilliant board game. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
no, I understand. It's just like, have we talked about Root before?
We probably talked about Root, but certainly not in this series.
Yeah. So I played several games of Root. You played several games of Root.
Mm-hmm. I have at this point played every faction except for the Crows.
Okay. I have played the Eerie and only the Eerie. I only play the Eerie.
Yes, I know.
We play Tekken. Now I have two characters.
Yes, I managed to harangue you into starting to learn a second character, and in a fit of pique, you chose to start learning bears. I think it's good for you. I think it's good. Like, bears are a good complement to Elisa because they are very different. And I think that you can learn a lot about sort of the basics of, that's what you want. You want to play two very different characters.
I just want to play the same character over and over again. Really, is what I want personally.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to harass you into anything.
No, it's okay. You're not harassing me. I'm just giving you a hard time.
So here we have our initial board set up. It is once again me first because the Aquila Collective has a particularly low initiative value. But, who knows? Maybe I won't be first this whole game because I'm definitely not quite as incentivized to survey. And maybe Amabel will take a survey action at some point. It could happen. Stranger things have occurred. So here's our initial markets and pieces and stuff. Again, we will not be seeing the command center powers until the beginning of round 2, and we did notice toward the end of the last recording that there's a whole bunch of points chips up here. That's why it seems like there's so few in this mod, is because half of them are on the other side of the table. So I will be endeavoring to use these ones. Hopefully we will not run into issues again. And with that, I think we can just kind of get going, right? We've been dealt our initial hands here. We took 6 random cards. It does say that in the setup to take 6 random cards for your first turn, and then it's like more experienced players might want to draft their first hand the way they draft their second and third hands. And sitting around a physical table, that is absolutely what I would recommend every single time for people who have played the game before. Here on Tabletopia, drafting is such a pain in the ass that we just took the 6 random. That would be my number one feature request for them, is something that makes drafting a little bit less painful. Okay, so with no further ado, let's get going. As ever, 1 explorer starting at market 1, 1 explorer starting at market 4, and the 3rd explorer placed at the beginning of your turn. Beginning of your first turn. I'm gonna go. I don't know that it matters terribly. I'm gonna go here, I think. And my open is going to be travel. My stuff is up here now, right? My open is going to be a 3-space travel. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then a red excavate.
I figured that was what
I guess this is our common discard area. So we'll just yoink this, and nope, that's not how you pick up multiple objects in this system. I will figure these out. Nope, there we go. I set up these cameras. I'm going to remember to use them, at least some of the time. What do you reckon? What do you reckon this is? It's the skull of something. Something rad.
As skulls often are.
And then this is a sign about how you should not. This is a no sousaphones area. Probably erected by that girl from that one meme.
What meme?
After she became Empress of Earth, I assume. Anyway, it's your turn.
Okay.
That's normal stuff to say that everyone will understand.
I didn't. So I'm gonna start. Here.
Okay.
So because she went in for the red, which, as we can see, is the most, valuable.
Yeah,
thing.
most exciting good. Everyone loves the
go for like yellow, teal, or orange. That would make more sense than purple. But what I'm going to do, because I'm tired of going last all the time, is I'm going to start with a survey action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna survey for which these am I gonna replace?
That's a great question.
Because when you do the red sale, all the red's gonna come back anyway.
Well, it depends, right? It depends on how many reds I actually hit with my sale thing, and they go to the station first. Okay. So it'll be 2 sales before the red area fills.
So I'm gonna survey with this purple one.
All right. Put a cube on it to mark it as a card that a player has put in the survey forecast.
Okay. And then what is the other part of this?
You are going to draw 2 tiles off of the top of the supply stack for that color.
Okay.
First of all, claim the lowest initiative token that remains.
Okay.
So you're going to grab the one. They should be by the survey board, I think. Oh no, they're up here by default. I moved them down there. It makes more sense for them to be down here.
Okay.
So yeah, grab that one. And that is going to mean you are first next round. Even if I do survey now, I will be behind you.
Okay.
Okay, now draw 2 artifacts from the supply pile matching the color of the played card. One of those artifacts goes on the matching dig site, not the black market pile, the supply pile.
Oh, supply pile. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay.
One of those artifacts goes on the matching dig site. The other, you can put the other one back into the supply pile or buy it and put it in your cargo hold by paying double its listed value.
All right, so they're both the same type, which is not out yet. So, okay, I will...
Yeah, that's not bad.
Do that.
And then you are allowed to pay 10 to put this one in your hold, and of course you can sample it.
I don't have 10 though.
So that is that is true. We are so early in the game that's an actual concern. So then this is just going to go back into the supply pile and reshuffle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that was my first action.
And now, if you were to survey purple, or excavate rather, purple, you get to take this and one of these 2.
Yeah.
If that's the sort of thing that you're into. Holy.
Yeah,
Apologies for people being irresponsible in the parking lot.
Expecting that was coming from the black market and not from the supply pile, so that does. But
well,
I wouldn't.
Do you want to have chosen a different? I think
because I don't know what would have been in the supply pile.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I will just I'm excavating one of these and one of those.
Okay. Yeah, for like things where there's not been anything like to untangle, nobody's made any moves dependent on anything yet. Like I'm fine backing up a step or two here or there. I just want to be.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so I'll just sample
Okay.
those two, and those were my 2 actions.
Oh, I forgot to take my. Obviously, I'm taking those samples, right? But I forgot to actually do it. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a scrub.
You are not.
I'm kind of a scrub.
No,
I don't think this is arguable, Amabel.
I do.
Arguable, Amabel.
No.
Argue, Amabel.
Bam.
Like Emerald Lagasse. Hey, what's going on? Is this good TV? I'm gonna do a travel.
Uh-huh.
Am I gonna do a travel? Which thing am I doing? I'm actually not sure what my plan is. I kind of hate the red goods because it is very difficult to beat. Like, this part of the map is so many spaces from all of the other parts of the map. Okay. I am going to travel. Just trying to figure out which travel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Amabel. Everything is awful.
Okay.
A 4-point travel action to begin the turn. And that 4-point travel is going to be this pawn goes 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's that and that and that. Ugh. Terrible news. So the 4th point is going to be, sorry, I don't mean to be slow. It's going to be this. That's your pawn. Let me move my pawns. Because what I really need to do is... Yeah, no, I'm good with that. And then I'm going to take a market action. I'm going to blow everybody's mind with this incredible market action at the Slimy Worm Market. Slimy Worm Market receives a cube of mine and also a white trader and also a red trader. Okay. Go ahead. See, an interesting thing about, like, you picked purple.
Mm-hmm.
And purple is not a high priority, like, it's not a high popularity good, but it is hard to mess with. The purple traders that are out are, like, deep in their queues.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very resilient play. Resilient against market manipulations of the type that, say, a spiteful opponent might make. If you had one of those.
Yeah.
Spiteful opponents.
Can't imagine.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, purple was a bad choice, actually, for the position I have on the board. But that's all right.
Well, with enough market actions, you can make any position a good position.
Not with the cards I have. So I'm gonna do a market action over here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my my cube there, and I'm gonna put a white and then a purple. So I'm gonna bump off this yellow. And it goes back into its queue, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. You got the white for me. Thank you.
Yup.
Okay, and then I'm going to do
An unprecedented, incredible,
somewhat precedented
a slightly precedented, credible
move action with my 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was that right?
I don't know. Was that right?
Hang on. No. No.
Okay. All right.
No. You goober. Where the hell is that at? Oh.
You're looking for a black market, a particular black
I'm
market.
looking for a specific market, yeah. It's
Here,
yeah, no,
like Southeast Africa, and then right around where the impossible lands would be if this was Galarian. Because that's how good my grasp of real world / fantasy geographies is. It's easier for me to use fake geographies that almost correspond to the real ones. I am a product of the American public school system.
it's just 1,
I'm good at math.
2. I'm just gonna put 3 here. I'll figure
Okay.
it out later. That's my go. Sorry that took so long.
You should be.
I am.
We are all dead now. All of us died waiting. I'm going to take a market action. Not a market action, a sale action.
Okay.
Using this card as my sell card so that I can sell in that market without even putting a trader down there. So my 2 markets of sale are these 2, both on the right thing. Obviously, these are my 2 goods. Let's just toss these into the out of the game zone over here. So this is a pretty basic sale. It is the most popular good. So 9 points plus 3 points is 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Total sale value. And also a card. And also a card is draw. So let me take my 22. It's weird that these come out of the stack wrong way up. And let me draw a card. And then I have another action. Can you believe it?
I can.
Oh. Shit. I thought I was really going to blow your mind there. Oh, and I got to move my trader up. So, like, part of the downside of this is that I could just get fewer envoys when I do that, right? And that's the thing that can end up costing you, especially depending on, like you made a big bet on the right command center in the early game last game, and then you didn't actually take advantage of it that much, but there was a powerful command ability attached to that command center.
I mean, I used it a couple times.
Yeah.
And it did help.
I'll tell you what, if I had had any cubes over there, I would have just been ruining the markets constantly. It would have been impossible for either of us to play.
I mean, my big bet was, I wasn't going to put anything in the command center at first when I did the command action, and then I was like, well, I guess maybe I will. And I wish I hadn't, because that kind of left me strapped, so I'm going to be a bit more careful this time.
So I'm in a position where what I need more than anything is 4 movement. And I've already spent my 4 fuel card. And I've already spent my good 3 fuel card. So I think what I'm going to do here is just looking at the board. Apologies. I'm gonna spend a real card for 3 fuel. I need 3 points of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna spend a real card, it's gonna be like this one. 3 fuel. That's a travel action, and the travel action is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's a sail under travel. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to do a market action in that market.
Okay.
This one up here, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to add a white and I'm going to add a purple.
I'm shocked by this.
Huh.
A white and a purple, and also this orange is
you
going
help me
to
with
fall
that, please?
over.
Thank you. And then the second thing I'm going to do
So these buyers have nothing to do all day except like
with
drink and
this
talk
card
stocks.
is I'm going to, so I'm using the black market that I'm in.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and so the black market action.
Wait, which black market? Oh yeah, this one. Yep, you have that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. And with that, I can. Hang on. I can buy or the smuggle action rather.
Yeah, you're doing a smuggle. So
Yeah, so I can get a tile, but I'm paying.
yes, you can either offload up to 2 artifacts of different regions to the black
Okay.
market and earn credits equal to their listed value, or acquire up to 2 artifacts of different regions from the tops of the black market stacks for their listed value plus 1.
Okay, so I can get this one, and that is costing me 5.
A total
altogether?
of 5, yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
And those can go in your the black market hold, which is nice.
Okay, I'm gonna sample the red one.
Okay.
Naturally. I'm gonna spend my 5, and that was my whole entire deal that turn.
I see. Well, I'm gonna excavate with this card here. So I'm excavating teal, and we're gonna grab one of these and one of these. And I'm gonna remember to sample them at the time of taking them. I like this, building up a nice little cube in my gallery. It has strong building potential. And then I am considering a thing. I don't know if this is smart. So, like, I could sell right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I sold teal goods to a market that you have a trader in, I could scoop your white trader.
Yeah.
But I only get a single sale that way instead of the double.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out if that makes any sense to do.
I mean, it certainly changes what I have to do on my turn.
I mean, does it though? I don't think it really all it really does is remove 2 points from the sale you make. Right? If I were able to make it so that a market you had played on had no buyers of your colors, it would affect things. That. But all I can do right now is like I could scoop a single white trader, and all that does is remove 2 credits from the value of your sale. And I think that's not really worth it in a situation where it means I'm making a much worse sale than I would otherwise make. Especially in a situation where it means I am where I'm denying myself presence in a command center, right?
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do instead, I think I'm going to not do that. What I'm going to do instead is... For my... For my second action, I think I'm just going to travel. And I'm just going to make a better sail next turn.
Okay.
And my travel's going to be like... You to here. And... You up to here? Yeah, I think that's what I do with 2. Okay, go ahead. It's like I wanna get engaged in like the part where you like manipulate the market and make your opponent sad. But it just we've not had a lot of opportunities so
That
far.
would have made me happy, sweetheart.
We've not had a lot of opportunities so far where it makes sense to do it. Where it's like exciting and it feels like better than the other plays.
I mean, sweetheart, that would have made me happy though. If you had done that. If you had taken that white.
Yeah, I guess.
That would have made purple
the most popular.
number 1.
Yeah.
Which
yeah, it's tough. It's tough to find. It's tough to find positions where the cutoff is like a good play, not an actively bad play.
I wanted. So I'm moving 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe 4. Okay. Maybe I'll stay up here by the.
Did you put yourself near the things, not on the good spaces? Please?
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
And then I'm gonna do a market action, surprising everyone.
Who could have foreseen?
Yeah. And I'm gonna put a white and a purple.
Yep.
Alright, that's my go.
Okay. So that's interesting. I thought for sure you were going to sell, but you had to move first. I wasn't really looking at the locations of your units.
I mean, I was tempted to sell red to buff up purple, but I figure if you're gonna try to make a sale this turn,
well, I don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
You just make it next turn.
Yeah, I mean you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I think okay. I am going to do a market action. I do want to set up a little bit. So I'm going to market action here and add white. No, I'm not going to add white. I'm going to add teal to this queue, which is just going to bump this teal around to the back of the queue.
Okay.
But mostly I wanted to get my buyer cube in place. Or my trader cube in place. And then with this last card, I do think I'm in a place where it really doesn't make a lot of sense to sell right now. And I don't like this. I don't like this card at all. I can just pass. You're allowed to pass and carry up to 2 cards into the next round. I'm not in position to use this for a smuggle. Command actions are of low value at this moment. I could survey with it, I suppose, but I don't know that I really want to. What's the survey look like right now? Yeah, I don't think that that's... I am, in fact, going to pass. I'm just going to tap and hold this card.
Okay. I'm going to play this card to do a sale.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm selling the 3 purple goods. I'll say 3 goods sale. Purple is the second most popular.
Mm-hmm.
So is that 5?
It is 5.
5, and then there are 3 goods, so that's another 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 13. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another 12 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's 25?
It is indeed.
Okay. 25. And all of these are going to go into the center.
Yep, I have evacuated the other buyers already.
Okay, and then my cubes are all going to various places.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards and keep 1. Which I might use to do my second action of the turn. Or I might hold until the next turn. Whatever shall happen.
I see how it is. As soon as I do a thing, you're like, oh, that's the thing to do, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Relentless copying.
That does sound like a thing.
Your empire is known by all of the other space empires as the Biters.
Okay. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this card to do a command action for the fist there,
Okay.
which will put person there, and then the fist. Where's the fist at? Is that here?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I did on my turn.
Okay. Damn, are you done yet?
Yeah, no,
Amabel.
I literally am.
Amabel.
Okay.
More like damn Abel.
No,
No,
we're not doing that.
Not gonna work.
No.
I felt pretty good about it. All right. So that's the end of a round. I'm
Okay.
going into the next round with a card in hand. We're gonna make sure we're following the procedures here. So first of all, the scoring thing. You get 12 points and I get 2 points.
Okay.
Scoring phase complete. Then, the all-important setup of the new round, which we will actually do according to the book for the first time ever. First things first, the enabling of the command abilities. Just shuffle these up until I don't know what they are, and then go 1 and 2 and 3. So
All right,
what do we got? Shady contacts again, and on the same command center. This time we got book deal in the middle, gain 4 credits per gallery column filled. And finally, emissaries. Move up to 3 buyers from the mothership back to any of the markets. Ejected buyers go to the mothership. Oh, interesting. A different sort of market manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting.
Next step.
Resetting the buyer queues.
Okay.
So over here, we gain a purple and a teal. Over here, we gain an orange and a purple. Over here, we gain just a teal. Over here, we gain a wild. I believe all of those buyer queues are now at 3 buyers.
Oh, hey. Ah. I can't seem to hold this. There we go. Sorry,
Okay.
that was so difficult.
And then resolve the surveyor forecast.
Okay.
So draw 3 artifacts of the matching color from the supply pile. First 2 go on the dig sites. Third goes face up at the bottom of the matching black market stack.
Okay,
So teal is gaining those to dig sites and this at the bottom of the black market stack. All 3 of those for the same tile. That's fun. So just hold it over there until you see the bottom one change color. Hold it still. And then, yeah, there you go.
No, it did.
Then red. Well, you'll figure it out. I believe in you.
Oh, I think it's doing that phantom thing you were telling me about. It looks like there are 3 of them now.
Yep, then you have probably broken it for you.
Great.
And then purple is the last one. Okay, so 1 of each purple good on the board. And the purple black market stack is... I didn't do a red market stack one either. Okay. Important to remember to do these things. Okay, so that's the surveyor cards resolved. Get your cube back from the from this thing. And these all go to their place in the standard discard pile.
Okay.
And 3 new ones are dealt out. I believe at this point.
That makes sense.
Yep, draw new cards. It's teal and also red. Okay. Determine turn order. You have initiative tokened, and so you have the turn order. All players who did not take a token go after all players who did take a token.
Mm-hmm.
And then the refilling of the player hands, and then the cycling of the black market.
Okay.
Although we may as well, I'm just going to cycle the black market now.
Yeah, that's fine.
To be clear, this is not a gaining of information for anyone because you are always allowed to look through the black market stacks. You know what is in them.
I did not know that, actually.
Well, then it's a good thing I'm telling you. That could be life-saving information. Okay. Which one of these is supposed to be on top? This one?
Okay. It looked like there were 2 of them again.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have ghost components on the table?
Yep.
Just reload the page.
Oh.
And while you're doing that, I will deal 6 cards to each of us.
What?
Sorry, this card is not part of my drafting hand. This is my card that I own it. Okay, did that work? Are you ghost free now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird bug. It has something to do with attempting to move things and stack them. Especially when you do a clumsy job and you're like grabbing stuff real quick, it tends to create them. But I haven't been able to exactly reproduce to figure out what the real cause is. All right, so Amabel, it's on you to pick 2 of these cards and keep them for your hand. Well, I'll tell you, I'm not in love with these friggin' cards. With these goddamned cards. Amabel, with these thrice damned cards. Alright, so I'm going to keep those.
Here are 4 cards for you.
Oh, wait, we're supposed to be drafting from 8 cards, right?
Oh.
We end up with 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, draw. I can tell you right now, I'm fine with the 2 I took. I'm just going to hand you 6 cards.
Okay.
Here is a set of 6 cards.
Well, you flip over. Gosh damn it.
They are for you. Move these out of the way so these don't look like they are part of the deal.
Okay. Yeah, so that one's going over there to you now.
Okay.
I'm gonna. No. Do you have a problem with flipping cards?
No. I mean, you can't do it if they're animating in any way. You have to wait for it to stop. So, like, if you have moused over it, so it has become the focus card in your hand, you have to let the little zoom up stop before you can select it, which is annoying.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
God, I hope if they have any drafting games on this, like games that are just drafting, that is smoother than this.
This engine, my understanding is it really does not support much in the way of scripting. So probably there's some way to do this that we're just not quite. I don't know what it would be though.
Okay.
Anyway, interesting cards, an interesting set of terrible cards that you've handed me here, Amabel.
You're welcome, sweetie.
The kind of set of cards that might make someone scream in torment as though they are being tormented. Or alternatively, simply die from the torment. This is a card that should be in the central discard. Sorry about that. And I need a variety of symbols. The game is so hard. How do you even know, right? Okay, so I'm going to hand you 4 more cards.
Okay.
Select
I'm
all.
still trying to get my cards to flip over so I can
Flip
look
them
at
over.
them. So it's gonna be. Jeez.
Right click select all. Right click flip. It's much smoother if you use
There's a select all.
Yeah. It seems to be much smoother if you use the options on the context menu.
Okay.
Trying to just keyboard it, it does not process them quickly enough.
No, I don't want to. No, I want to. Oh my god. Okay.
Right click unselect all.
I'm sorry this is taking so long.
I don't believe you. I think it's a brilliant tactic. You're icing me out as they do it in the basketball. I am led to understand.
That sounds like a basketball word, I guess.
And I can feel it. I can feel my rhythm being lost. Oh no, it's cruel. It's grim. It's a terrible situation.
Okay, here's 4 cards for you. Cheese and rice. And then I'm just keeping 2 and
keep
then
2 and throw the other 2 in the
Okay.
discard pile. Yeah.
Okay.
Select all. Flip. Flip. There we go. Deselect all. We're getting there. We're learning it. It's gonna happen.
I guess.
I also guess. The lack of like a search a face down stack to quickly tell me what's in it is also a bummer. I think I want this. And then maybe that. And so I should have a stack of 7 cards here, which I do. Wonderful. Okay. Amabel, I'm totally ready for round 2.
Okay, I am too.
All right.
I'm so sorry this drafting takes so freaking long.
Whoa, freaking.
It's ridiculous.
You make me put a content warning on this episode.
Oh no. Okay.
Content warning. Amabel says frick a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna excavate as my first action.
Okay, excavate red.
Yeah, I'm excavating these 2 red because I got that
Yep.
weird power thing. Just gonna let me sample.
It's quite a long range steam shovel.
Yeah.
This is some like slant mining, drink your milkshake type shit.
Yeah. Okay, in there and there and you're there. Okay, yeah. So I could, theoretically, Yeah, I could do a market action over here.
Mm-hmm.
To
You are in position for that.
yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add the white and a red, so I'm gonna bump off that guy.
Ew, yellow goods. Who wants yellow goods?
And I need the red. And those are my two actions on my turn.
Okay. I'm going to plots. You know, just all right. So, just to really quickly look at my gallery here. Fascinating. Very difficult. Extremely problematic. Were I to that would not be terrible. All right, I think I'm going to start with the travel. 3 points of movement here. To go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to freeze. I'm going to be frozen in terror. Is that acceptable to you? Do you mind? It just fucking lock up completely. I'm looking at the board, I'm looking at what you're trying to do, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can like do anything of value about it. Probably not. Right? How would anyone ever do a thing? Because you're going for that triple sale.
Yeah.
And realistically, the only way to scoop somebody on a sale is to scoop them on the same color, or if you catch them trying to like sneaky sell to just a place that just has white, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out the logistics of like elbowing someone in the throat in this particular board game, and I don't really see it. I'm having a hard time seeing it.
Yeah, I don't want to be elbowed in the throat.
Oh, lovingly, obviously.
Yeah, but I kind of draw the line at breath play.
Well, I can't imagine what you might mean by that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have made this. This is my first move is a 4 move. My travel move is always one more than I thought it was gonna be. Instead of taking this 1, I'm gonna go 1, 2 with this guy. And then we're going to what? What's wrong?
I'm just waiting for your second move. See what you do.
I'm going to take a market action, I think. If I black market, I'm black marketing the symbol, not the color. Right, so...
Yeah, for a black market that you're in.
Yeah. So I think with this action, with this card, I'm going to take a market action in that market.
Okay.
Gonna add a blue and a purple.
Okay.
Is it a purple? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be so far ahead of myself that I'm getting myself all turned around here. I apologize. I think it's a purple. And go ahead. That's a move in a market.
Okay. I'm going to start with a command action.
Okay.
As for the microphone, it's going
Yep.
here, and I'm taking one back from the microphone space. That is
Okay.
acquire, offload 2 tiles from the black market. I'm going to. It's up to 2 tiles, right? It doesn't have to be 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paying the normal price. All right. Am I?
I guess it does just say 2. But almost everything in this game is optional. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure you can choose not to take the second one. It's fine.
All right.
And they can even be the same color in this instance.
That's costing me 10, but that's getting me 2 cubes I don't have, 2 samples I don't have. So I'm going to spend my 10 to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to sample those 2. And then for my second action, I'm going to do a sale of red.
Okay.
All right. So red is tied for the second most popular. So that is a 5 plus 8, because there's 3 of them, so that's 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another 14 on top of it. So that's 13 and 14 is
27.
27.
Yep.
I struggle with simple addition.
I know. I'm not making fun. I'm telling you.
Okay. All right, and these cubes are going over in this area. So let me get my 27. Let me draw my 2 cards and keep one.
Okay.
Wait, will you let me grab it? Grab the. Ah!
I won't. I will never let you grab it.
Wow.
Amabel, clean up your mind.
No! I refuse.
Yeah, that's fair. I would do it
I'm
either.
gonna draw 2, and which of these am I keeping? I'm gonna keep that one. Okay. That was my whole deal. It's your deal now.
It is my deal now. That's the thing about my deal is that hits. I don't know if you knew that.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Okay, I'm gonna start with an excavate here. I'm gonna use this card to excavate purple. And we're gonna grab this thing and this thing. So that is the V shape and the lightning bolt of that. Okay, and then my second action is going to be a travel. Yeah, this is going to be a travel action. Is going to be now is the time for the 3 fuel travel action, where I go 1, 2, and 3. And go ahead.
All right. Gonna hold off on that for now.
Yeah, you better.
That one's there. That one. Okay. That's where you're at. Oh, well, that one's dangerous too. Oh yeah, what is? No.
You seem so uncertain.
Okay. I'm going to do a travel.
Okay.
Which sucks ass. Let's give me one. Okay, where else do I want to move here? 2, 3.
Okay.
My 3 spaces for my move. I'm gonna do an excavation of orange, and I'm gonna take. Wait, did I do that right? Yes, I'm gonna take this one and this one.
Sure.
Which should fill up my column.
Mm-hmm. I would think so.
Cool. For once. For once, I filled up a column.
Well, congratulations, draw a card.
Oh, right, yeah, I get to... Okay, yeah, that's rad.
Why else were you doing it?
Because of the end-game scoring points?
But the card.
Okay, so that was my 2 actions, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. For you, the sucker.
Well...
Yeah, that's right. I'm dumb as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Okay. I'm going to go to... down to Georgia, I think. Do I just make this sale right now?
Yes, make a sale.
Does it help me to make this sale? Probably not yet. I'm sort of a weird position with my everything. Okay, well, I definitely want to do this before I leave that space. So let's take a smuggle action. I'm using this symbol at this black market where I have placed a person. And at this black market, I would like to purchase this hubcap and this whatever it is, clown hat, or it's a funnel of some kind, but it's clearly been decorated with jelly beans. I don't know what that means. It is a total cost of 10 credits to do this thing. My overall score is exceedingly low. Let's camera snap to here. These are going in the black market, the smuggle hold. Here and here. And then with my second action, I think it is time to move out of that black market. I think I've got what I want from that black market. So... manipulate that. Yeah. So second action, travel. And I'm going to move from this black market to here. This is 2 moves. There's a couple of different legal paths, but I'm ending my move here. Go ahead.
All right, I am moving. Gross. It's 1. That's 2. That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually all the moving That I am
that you
doing.
would wish to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am, however, doing a market action here.
I could not have foreseen this.
I'm just going to add a white and an orange. That is that action.
Okay.
And that's 2 actions.
Okay.
So here we go.
All right. So I'm going to start by taking market action at this market. How do you always manage to not put your cards on the stack? So I'm taking market action at this market.
Mm-hmm.
So placing this here and placing white and a purple.
Doesn't the orange go to the mothership now?
No,
I thought with that card.
but I'm not using that card. I'm using a market action.
Okay. This is if you use that card. Got it. I'm sorry.
That sounds terrible. Why would I do that?
I'm sorry.
You should be. You fantastic beast. So now I'm going to make a sale.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense? Am I a stupid person?
No.
How sure are you?
I'm very sure.
Okay. I'm going to do kind of a weird sale that probably is not, it's not going to look like this is the sale I was doing.
Okay.
Or, see, if I do that, it screws up.
Oh, sweetheart, just do your sale.
I'm sorry. Board games are hard. I love you too. I might have to move again. I might have to make one more silly little play. And I know that this looks weird because it looks like I'm setting up for 100 years, but I kind of can't get around this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to spend my second action. Wait, did I just do 2 actions? How many actions was that? Was that move? Was that travel on my last turn? I did this market action just now, but I don't remember if it was travel and then market or if it was just market.
There are 2 cards here, so there are 2.
Well, there are 2 cards there because one of them is yours because you don't stack your cards on the thing correctly.
Okay.
The top one is the card you played last, and then you didn't.
Okay. Well, then I guess you have another action, sweetheart. Yeah, you do, because you're about. You were maybe going to do a sale, but you're doing something else now.
I had 10 cards at the beginning of the round because I held an extra card over, and okay. I have an odd number of cards in my hand, and I haven't drawn any. So yeah, I have played 1 action this turn.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's gonna be a travel. It's gonna be the wackest travel ever because I'm gonna play a real card to move 1 space. But I think I have to. Yep, that to go to there, and it's on you.
See, I'd be much more comfortable if you had done your sale, because now I have to put up 2 markets, not knowing which one you're going to screw up on me.
Oh yeah, I have 2 cards in my hand. You have no idea what I'm gonna do. I could blow up the world with these cards.
I'm gonna take market action here.
Okay.
I'm not. The white's optional.
Yeah, everything's optional.
Okay, well, I'm going to add an orange, but I'm not going to add a white, so we're getting rid of one of the purples.
All
Okay,
right.
and then I'm doing a market action over here
Okay.
to see if I add a white, you're just gonna use it, and that's grotty. So I'm just gonna add the orange.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Now that you've done this, does it change my move? The problem is there's like a really important symbol in my hand and there's a really important color in my hand, and they're on the same card instead of on two different cards. And I have this other card that I don't care about. Okay. So that being the case, I think the best thing I can do, the thing that makes the most sense for me, is to start with a market action in the fist market. Hold on. Oh, I'm having that weird ghosting issue because you don't stack your cards, and me trying to restack them broke things in a weird way.
I'm sorry. I try to stack the cards. I have depth perception issues.
All right, but you're just putting them over there. You're not doing the thing where you wait for it to turn the color to indicate that you can stack with it.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
I can tell you based on the results that you're not. Okay, so this and this and this is so weird because if I put down a purple one, then I'm making your sale less valuable. But I'm about to sell teal goods. And I'm debating putting down this purple, like just taking the one. I think that's what I'm going to do actually.
Okay.
Let's put a purple guy here to muck with the popularity charts. Well, I put a teal down. If I put a teal down, then I am tied for most popular, as opposed to making you not tied for most popular. It's actually the same number of credits. Either way. The net difference.
I would maximize your teal sale then if I was in your shoes.
I would maximize your hush. You ever consider that?
Wow.
Amabel?
No, I haven't.
You lovely lady whose face I enjoy smooching.
What? Are you sure?
I'm sure. Certain of it. Never been more sure of anything in my life.
Well, then you should smooch my face.
Well, I can't. It's the internet. We don't have that. Teledildonics has not come this far.
So it's your market action?
Yeah.
You...
That I'm selling.
Okay.
With this card. It's really unfortunate. I wish I had one more card, literally any other card, to perform the sale with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm selling with this purple worms card. And I'm doing that to include the purple worms market in the sale. And I'm selling teal goods. And I'm selling these 3 teal goods. But I haven't picked which markets it is. It's this one and this one and one of these 2. I think in the end, the thing that makes sense is the slightly worse sale. If I pick up here, but if I'm going to do that, this should have been purple. If I'm going to do that, this should have been purple. The cost myself two credits. If I lose by 2, we know where it happened.
Okay.
So yeah, it is going to be the 2 that are attached to the middle command center, and then also this one. So that's a 3-unit sale of the most popular goods. That's 17 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buyers. So 27.
Okay.
Sorry, that's took forever.
Sweetheart, it's fine.
It's not though. Have you considered that nothing I do is acceptable, and that I should go to jail for my actions?
I would never. First of all, I'm a prison abolitionist, so I do not
fair.
go to jail.
Secondly, I would not do well in jail.
No, you wouldn't.
While we're on the topic, that would go badly.
My poor sweetie. And you get to draw 2 cards and keep one.
And I get to draw 2 cards and keep one.
Mm-hmm.
And we are hoping for certain things to be true of these cards.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do my sale. Okay?
Yeah, let me remove these from the
hey,
board.
It's orange. I did it.
You did it.
I did? Okay. So I am selling 3 orange goods. Which of these 3 goods am I going to sell? Okay. Well, that doesn't really matter then. They're kind of neutral value. Middle of the road kind of thing. So these 3 I'm going to sell. It's 3 markets and the tie for most popular good. So that's going to be 9 and 8, which is 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 27 as well. Yeah, very identical sales there. Let me move.
They certainly had similarities.
These over.
I think this is the one I'm not keeping.
Okay. Let's move these over here.
Trying so hard to drop these things on this other thing, and it doesn't want to accept them. All right, I'm gonna hit F5 real quick. Apologies. Send me notifications just because I went out of full screen. How dare you?
27.
It's very annoying to have to do this, and it's very annoying how long it takes to reload.
26. 27. And then I'm gonna have to move my cubes over.
There we go.
This is going to the microphone. And this is going to the swirly-doo. And this is going to the last one. Alright, and then I need to draw 2 cards and choose one to keep, and then you probably take my last action with. So what am I doing for my final action? What can I do for my final action? Nope, neither of those. Those are both the same. That will let me buy some tiles. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna discard this one.
Hey, those are not in the space they're supposed to be.
And then I'm gonna play this one as my final action.
Okay.
To disappear behind the card, so it must not have been stat. I'm sorry, I am trying. I'm gonna put buyer in there, or not buyer. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a cube back to buy a couple tiles from the market before my turn is completed. Cost me 5. And what else do I got here? Are any of you helpful?
Not a single one of them.
You know, this one's not bad.
Nope,
That's
it's
going to
terrible.
cost me 6 and 7, which is 13 of my money.
Okay.
Hang on, like 10, 11, 12, and that's me. So it's your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to take a survey action with this last card. I have a lot of ways of potentially getting another card. And I feel it's really important to try to pursue some of them. So I'm going to survey. I'm going to choose to drop. It doesn't really matter. I'm dropping one of the teal cards from the survey forecast to replace it with my own teal card, which I do not want.
Oh, this one give you first player.
That is going to give me first player. I will do the thing that you did because I think this is a good way of representing that. And then that lets me look at two of these. One of them goes on the table. The other one can be purchased into my hold. I got the thing I was looking for. So wait, it's onto the... Hold on. Let me look at the rules for smuggle again. Let me just make sure I'm not cheating. Okay. Not smuggle, I'm surveying. Sorry, surveying. One of those on the matching dig site, the other one you can pay double its listed value to buy and store. Okay, so this one's going to its dig site. This one I am buying for a total of 6 coins. That's the wrong camera. Here we go. And I am doing that because doing so allows me to fill a column on my board and immediately draw a card. I'm just going to put these over here, whatever. Yeah, so doing so lets me fill this column. I immediately draw a card. And that's one action. I have drawn this card. So this card's interesting. Gosh. Do I want to survey again? I drew a red card. Do I want to survey and try to fill my red column in the same way? The answer I think is kind of. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Second action of the turn, survey red. Now the red item I'm looking for is considerably rarer, so it's a little less likely it'll happen. I need the lightning bolt. Okay, so 2 items off the red stack. Yeah, did not get there. Shockingly, I drew the hyper common one. But I think it was worth a shot. Oh, sorry, this card doesn't go discarded. It goes into the survey forecast. But it's replacing a card of its color, so it's not... I'm not actually changing very much. And then I'm actually done for the round.
Okay. So end of the round.
That was a bummer of a survey. Okay, so end of the round. You are getting 22. That's 2 wins at a tie over here.
Okay.
And I am getting... Wait, no, not 22. Hold on. How does the... Do we sum the places or do we just split the place? Add together the credits for the tied places. Okay, so it's... This one is 15 divided in half. So this one's 7 for each of us. So you get 27.
You get 27.
And
okay.
I get 12. Amabel, I think you're kicking my ass. I think I'm losing really badly. That's what it feels like to me.
Okay, so it scores public information, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can just see each other's tiles.
Okay, so what is yours?
I don't even have... Let me see here. This is 55.
Okay, and I have 7, 8,
Yeah, you have like 100 points.
98. Okay, so I am winning a little bit, but
You are winning massively and in really good position.
you've got a really good position too, though, I think. That's what I think.
Don't
next?
agree. Disagree. The setup phase, of course. The round setup phase, our favorite time of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So first of all, command abilities. Flip, flip, flip. Lucrative contracts. We know this one. The Hollow movie deal gained 5 credits per gallery column and row filled. And this is flipped over into Galactic VIPs. Move up to 3 buyers from the mothership back to any of the markets. Ejected buyers return to the supply. So this has changed so that it now kicks people back to the supply instead of to the mothership.
About the middle one.
Yeah.
Column and row. So is it each column and each row, or is it each set of a column and a row?
Each column and each row.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No.
Otherwise, it would be considerably worse than the front side. They're all supposed to get more powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, the buyer queues. So this one gets teal and orange. It's like every movie in the 2010s. It was really more of like a late 2000s joke, I guess. This one gets wild and yellow. This one gets red and orange.
Wild and yellow is never mind. I have a joke, but I don't have a setup for it. So never mind.
Okay. I was afraid to approach wild and yellow. That feels like a bad. Let's not do that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's something about it feeling like the name of a Faygo flavor, but aside from that, I don't know. When the deck runs out, reshuffle the discard pile and keep drawing. Place each card in the discard pile after resolving it. Okay. What I was curious about was whether the cards that are already used go back in. But they do. Okay. Yellow.
Okay.
And then red and teal.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so that is step 2.
Mm-hmm.
Step 3, resolve the surveyor forecasts. A lot of teal draws coming up here.
Okay.
These are going onto the table.
You do the teals, I'll do the red, I guess.
And this goes to the bottom of that black market stack. And then these are going onto the table. Shockingly, that's everything. And this is going on to the bottom of the black market stack. And I think the black market stack is like entirely this tile. It's just 4 copies of that tile.
Okay.
And then I get my cubes back. Huzzah! Hey, Amabel. I'm way less short on cubes this game. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I'm not doing very well. Could it be?
It could be.
Okay. Did you get the tile on the bottom of the black market stack? Are we good?
I did. I couldn't get the stack to move without moving the top off. So I'm just.
All right. Turn order. We'll see how much this ends up mattering.
A bunch.
And then it's time for the player hands and also the cycling of the black market. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle the black market now. That one's cycled. Black market's been weird this game. Oh, there is a tile in the stack that isn't that thing. Okay, puts the black market stacks only have 1 tile in them. These are all in the common discard at this point, and there is no surveyor forecast at this point in the game. All right. Who wants to draw 8 cards? I'm going to deal you 6 cards, then draw 2 cards. Okay. And let's figure this out. So we're definitely keeping this one. And then
We
also...
need to add the discard pile there for me in order to draw a card. Or do I draw the card first?
Huh?
It wouldn't let me draw 2 cards because there's only 1 card in there. That's all I was... Never mind.
Okay.
Taking care of it. Maybe.
So I'm gonna want probably this as well. Okay. Right click, select all. Right click, flip. It's working. Here are some cards. They are for you.
Okay, well... Hang on, because I needed to... get the deck to move.
Okay.
Like a goober.
So we did not see a lot of copies of the things that I needed, which makes me more than a little nervous.
Need that.
This is good news, though, right here. Me and the viewers can share some talk while Amabel's busy. And then it's just a matter of, like, trying to build out, like, sort of sideways, and I have a lot of goods I need to get rid of.
Here are 6 cards for you.
Okay.
Ah!
Did you... This is 5 cards, Amabel?
It did it again. There's the card that was...
Okay.
Because it put it in my hand, and it looked like there were still 6 on there. I'm not doing that on purpose.
I believe you.
I'm just upset.
It's okay, sweetie. It's all right. All right. I think we definitely, first of all, deselect all. Secondly, we want to keep that one. That's a pretty important one to us at this moment. And then, like, what colors am I really looking for? I think this is a keeper. I actually think that's a keeper for both of its traits, which is cool. All right, flip these over, and here you go. And my hope is to draw about 15 cards off the top of the deck over the course of this turn, so we really don't know what we're going to be playing with. Darn it, I did it in such a way that it started to animate again before it flipped. Okay, so this is what we are left with.
Oh, this is garbage that you gave me.
Yeah, sorry. I like that one for both color and symbol. And then we want to have some versatility. I like this. And down here we shall start the new common discard pile. Alright, thank you for stacking. You did it, baby. Okay, so go ahead and draw your 6 cards and also your 3 cards. Your 3 travel cards, and it's time to do the thing. It's time to do the final round of the damn thing. So, you have a massive, massive, massive advantage on the space station, and it's killing me. But the sad thing is, I just don't think there's very much I can do about it. All right, one thing I know that I'm doing, one thing that is of critical import to my plans, is I'm going to open with a purple excavate. I'm going to grab this tile and that tile. We're going to go to my gallery. We're going to insert these into the slots that they're allowed to go into, and we're going to sample them both, finishing a column. And I'm going to draw a card. Okay, then I'm going to need to sell at some point here. I have a bunch of goods in my hold. Some things have got to go. I think maybe it's time to just make the sale happen. There's definitely an argument for like actually putting down cubes and doing some market manipulation and trying to envoy. But also, there's an argument for what if I just put down some what if I just sold? Have you considered that argument, Amabel?
No.
No, you haven't. Because why would you? Because it's stupid. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell to this market, including this market in the sale. So I'm selling purples. Across the two markets I have cubes in, and also that market. It's going to be these three. So let's just put those in the garbage position right now. But there's 3 purple goods to be sold. So that is the second most popular goods type. 5 plus 8 is 12 is 13. 5 plus 8 is 13. I can do math. 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. Right?
Sure.
So I'm going to take all these. I'm going to take a lot of low value tokens over here. And then I'm going to bump all of these things out of the market or out of the mothership. Send these things into the mothership. And elevate cube and cube. Okay, that was my first turn. Oh, I get to draw a card, draw 2 cards and keep 1, but I'm done. You can go ahead. So of these 2, I am more likely to want to keep. Those are 2 different black market symbols. But this, oh no, it's that one. That's interesting. Hopefully I'm not going to regret this. I'm going to discard this. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm thinking.
Well, you better think louder and faster.
Oh no!
The only way to keep up with me is to think loud?
Okay, so
Question mark?
Do a move. That's going to go 1.
Okay.
And 2.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to excavate green with this explorer.
Okay.
To take this one and this one.
Sure.
Using 2 of my 3 cubes that I have remaining.
Oh yeah, poor you having so many cubes in the command center that you can't do everything you want.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. I need to execute some motion here for sure. So we are gonna go orange and yellow, orange and yellow. Okay. All right. I need to move a bunch, I think. So with 4 fuel, a 4 fuel move, I just put that in my cube bag, damn it. There we go. A 4 fuel move. One of the fuel is about making this move to the black market. One of the three of the other three fuel is about making 1, 2, 3. Yes. And then second action. Second action, this is a little jank, but I think I'm going to do an excavate. Just grab a single tile here. And we will sample it. Yep, that's 2 actions. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's bring fires from the mothership back to... Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do a command. No, you did not see that card.
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna do a command action.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Okay. I did it!
You did it!
I'm gonna take this, so I'm gonna add a cube as a buyer.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this cube back. There we
All right.
go. And then that lets me add...
Move up to 3 buyers from the mothership back to any of the markets. And then any buyers you eject during this action go back to the supply.
Okay, I'm going to add 1 there. And up to 3, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do another one. There.
Sure.
That was my command action.
Yep.
Okay. So I could. Or did I want to? No, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. And then I'm using this card as a
Sale.
Yep. To sell my 2 green tiles. Green is the tied for second most popular.
Remarkably.
Yeah. So it's 5, and then 3 gives me 8, and then I have
Another 8.
9. Yeah, another 8. So that's gonna be what, 16?
Mm-hmm.
But I draw 1 card.
And you draw 1 card.
Okay, so let me move these guys.
Okay, and we are in a 3-way tie for first still.
Okay, so let me get my $16 and my card, but you go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to use this card to take a smuggle action. So I'm at that black market. I would like to purchase this and this, which is expensive. It is 13. Is that the way to do that? You can do a command from... Do you have to be where the command is? You don't, right? You can just do a command from anywhere?
Yeah. That's the value of the command. I think.
Your face is the value of the command. Your adorable, lovable face.
I think it is very sweet.
Okay. Do you mind if I change this just a little bit?
I do not mind.
Never mind. I can't do it the other way. I don't have any of either of those symbols in my hand. I'm doing it this way. So I'm paying 13 for these. That's fun for me, personally, to lose 13 points at this point in the game. It feels very killer.
Yeah, I bet.
Did you know that my strategy is all killer? And also there isn't any filler.
that makes sense.
I learned that from my favorite band, Drowning Pool. Okay,
Is
so
that
that
where
does
that
this
comes
and this and draws me a card.
from? Okay.
So that's action 1.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It would have been better to do it as a command because I could have set up a buyer, you know? That would have been fucking sick. All right. Then this is a sale. These are dead tiles. These tiles are dead to me. They're dead to you. You don't even get to pick. I'm telling you. They are dead. They are dead to both of us.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a market action as well. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to take this market action. So, worms market, where I am adding a wild and a red. And a cube. Would be good to have a cube. Go ahead.
Yeah, am I doing that? Which of these things am I doing? This is a very good question. Okay, not gonna happen. Okay.
What you got? Hot shot.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Alright, I am using this card.
Okay.
Hang on. There we go.
Hell yeah.
To take back. I'm not putting anything. I'm not putting a sale.
Okay.
Taking back a cube,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to give me 5 credits per column and row.
Yep. So that's
So
10.
I get 10 credits.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first action.
Okay.
My second action. Oh, do I want to do that?
You do. You love that idea. It makes you so happy.
Am I? I don't. It'll make me happier.
Listen, a lot of things can make you happier, but you don't want to live in that place. That's crazy making.
I suppose.
You got to live in the place you do live in.
Okay, you know what?
Dearborn.
Way to dox me, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm doing a move of 4, which is going 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, look
4.
at all this coordination. Look at all this planet-wide surging.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't like it. My turn?
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to do a command action off of the eyeball flower. So I'm going to place a trader, and I'm going to recall an envoy to fire this thing, which for me is 20 credits.
Good for you.
I'm going to put back 3 10s and take a 50. And then I am second action trade my red goods. So the two that I have cubes on, obviously, are where I'm going. Somehow, red is tied for the most popular goods type. So that's 9 plus 3 plus 1, 2, 3. So that's 12, 18 total.
Okay.
Which is very funny to me. Okay, so 18 total is put 2 1s back, take 2 10s. And I get to draw a card. And then it's your turn, darling.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is an excavation.
Oh, sorry. I'm required by the game rules to move these buyers up to the space.
Which gives me these 2 tiles. Completing that
Nice,
column.
nice.
Giving me a card, which is adequate. And then I'm going to do...
I love it when shit is adequate.
Yep, it's my favorite ship. I'm going to do a command action here.
Okay.
Take back a cube.
Gain 3 credits, then do your thing.
I'm going to gain 3 credits. And my thing is going to be selling
Yeah.
3 of these tiles.
Yeah, it seems like it's that part of the game, right?
Which is going to be these 3 for 16.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Do these actually go into the market, or just get?
No, they go out of the game. They go where everything
game.
goes when you... Oh, no, wait, you're right. These go to the bottom of the black market stacks.
Oh, okay. So hang on, there's an orange one somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, where'd it go? It might have been stacked underneath one of the...
Yeah, but it's not now. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Maybe it was this. Was
Well,
it this?
it was an orange with...
Was it a cat?
With an S mark on it.
Okay.
So
it wasn't this. This one? The horse?
Maybe. Does it have the S mark on it?
Well...
Yeah.
But wait, what did you sell for? 15? Wasn't it 656?
It was 655.
655. Okay, so it wasn't the orange one with the S on it then, because that does not have that value. It was this. It was this tile.
Okay.
Okay. Was that your second action of the turn?
That was the second action, yeah.
Okay. I need to do a little bit of work yet. I drew something really interesting. Now the question is, how will I take advantage? So this would be cool to do. But that's not what's available, and I don't... 1, 2, 3... I mean... Oh, gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, the problem is, it's just I'm too far away. Can't get everything, and she's gonna do a thing. I see it in her. I see the gleam in her mole structures. I see the gleam in her metal backpack with a steam shovel on it.
Wait, don't know what you're talking about.
Ugh, I wish I had my 4 fuel thing still. I need 4 fuel for the move I want to make. In this stack, nothing, right? I just saw that. That's the only item in that stack. Because the thing is, if we can make that work, I could actually do really well there. Sorry, I know I'm muttering to myself a lot. Let me try to work this out. It's almost like they balanced the lengths between these paths to make it difficult to like completely overtake things by yourself.
Yeah.
It's a cruelty. It's a deep cruelty. I could survey, try to get lucky off a survey, but getting lucky off a survey is an expensive proposition if you're not the psychics. Move up to 3 buyers. Okay, I'm traveling. And my travel's gonna be... You're no longer providing any services here, so 1. Doesn't actually help to get you over there. It could be of some value to have you 2, 3. Yep, 3. Okay, second action, I'm going to... Pretty scary. Which one of these? This one's more valuable, I think, which makes this move kind of bad. I was here. There's not really anywhere useful for this guy to go. Is it okay if I move this guy to here instead? And then I'm going to play this card as a excavate. I'm going to steal this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Okay.
She chooses to believe me for now. Okay, that's 2 actions. Go ahead.
Okay, how do I manage this then? No, so I can't excavate that. What is in this stack? Is it just...
It's just that tile, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that... So I should know what my turn is now, because that was my whole plan. So, give me a moment.
Okay.
I am bad at adaptation.
Sorry. It took me like 20 minutes of staring at these cards to come up with that plan, so I apologize to everyone, you and the viewers.
That's not gonna go... so I guess I have to try to sell something now instead? That feels grotty. Okay, no. Well, I can't do that.
I'm going to be in a pretty weird place here after this next turn.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry. 5 and 3. But I can't excavate it. I don't have those cards anymore either. I have... Okay, so there's nothing I can actually... Okay. With my 1 cube.
So yeah, you have a cube.
Yep. I know what I have.
Well, I'm sort of like trying to talk it out loud for the sake of the viewers too.
It's just... Okay, yeah, you're right.
So you have 1 cube and 3 cards in your hand. We don't know what those cards are, but they don't seem to set up a sale. So, like, what do you do in a situation like that? There is, of course, still surveying, just like looking for a thing to sample that would be relevant if you have a relevant color. Like if you have a purple card in your hand, trying to hit the purple good that you're missing off of a survey, it would cost you 12,
Okay.
but it would increase but it would gain you 5.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah, I know.
While you're doing it.
Yep.
Am I doing that? Shit. Okay.
Tell me to be quiet under false pretenses. We all know what this is about. Okay. So what is that action?
That's a command action.
Okay.
Putting one here. And I am taking one back.
Okay, so gain you 3 credits.
3 credits plus 5. It's going to be 8 credits.
Okay. Goes at the bottom of the stack technically, but it's unlikely to change anything because the same tile is on the top of the stack. Okay, that's 1.
Okay, and then for my second, am I just selling now? Is that what I'm doing? That feels gross. That feels grotty. You know what? No, I'm... Okay, if I do that, and I do... No, I can't do that one again. Shit. Okay, I'm doing this as a command action to take back this cube, and I'm adding a cube to... What one was that? That was this one?
Yep, that one.
Okay, and...
That's going to gain you 15 credits.
Okay, I'll take the 15 credits.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I've been looking at this because, like, I have a sale available. It's not like an amazing sale. It's a one station sale because the only cards I have, I have the same symbol on both my cards, so I can't sell to a new place.
You know what? I'm not putting that cube there, if you don't mind. Okay.
So what I'm looking at is like black marketing goods off versus taking this command action. I think I want to take this command action at least once because it is just like 20 points straight up. So let's start with that. Command action. I will put a trader in the thing. I will take an envoy back. And that is 3 columns in a row is another 20. I'll just put 3 10s back and take another 50. Now, the question is, I could do that again, but it would cost me the 15 points for majority in the thing because you don't score if you don't have cubes. So that feels like it's probably pretty bad. I can use this as a sale here to get most popular. So it would be 9 plus 4, so it would be 13 points. Or I can use it to black market 11 points of goods. The sale is the only thing that makes sense that I think. So yeah, market action or sale action. It's kind of a whack one. This goes up to here. And like I said, I am making a yellow sale. It does not matter which yellow good, but I will sell the one with slightly lower value. So that is 9 plus 4 points in total. I think that ends up being the smartest play. And then I'm actually done. I'm out of the game. So Go ahead, darling. 13.
So I'm using this card for a sale. I'm selling this one tile.
Yep. Very similar
To
sort of deal.
that, with this market,
Okay.
it is the...
So is the fourth. It's tied for fourth.
Okay.
So 0. It's a 2-point sale.
Okay. So I get 2.
Yep.
Wait. Which card was that? That was that card. What is that command action? Is that better than... No, it's not.
It doesn't score you points.
No, so I'm getting 2
Yep.
points. Or am I? Am I getting more than 2 points actually?
Oh yeah, actually no, that's really good. Breaking the tie there is quite valuable. Oh yes, technically this does happen, although I think it cannot possibly matter.
Right, and that's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game. So, let me do a little bit of conversion up here. That's a 10. And that's a 5. So, let's have a quick look at my market here. Not market, gallery. Gallery is the word I wanted. All right. So I have a 27-point row plus a 5-point plus a 5-point plus a 10-point plus a 4-point column and a 15-point column and an 18-point column and a 14-point column, which is what? 37, 47, 51, 66, 84, 98.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So that's a 98-point gallery and also 126 other points.
Should we do the scoring for over here also?
Oh, you're right. I'm premature. I'm prematurely doing this. I mean, my gallery score is not going to change. That's still good to have done. Yeah. So in this spot, you get 15, I get 10. In this spot, you get 15, I get 10. And in this spot, I get 15, you get nothing. So it's 30 for you and 35 for me.
Okay.
And I will put back 15 and take another 50 for easing the counting. Thank you for pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
So then my final score is actually 98 plus 171, which is like 269.
Okay.
If
So
I
my
can,
gallery...
if I can do math, and we'll see.
All right, and we're gonna do my gallery scoring now. So,
Yep. So you have a
theme for that top row.
Yep.
Then we have
Then a 5-point row.
5 and then 21 and then 10.
And then 10.
That's
Yep. And then
36.
columns.
And then here we have 15 and 4 and
a
7 and 15.
Yeah. So 26, 36, 51, 55, 77.
All right.
Is that what you got?
I can't do mental addition, but that looks
okay.
I'm looking at your numbers. I'm looking at my... Yes, that's that.
Okay, and then here you have 198 in tokens, which is a win, darling.
What? That doesn't sound right.
Yes, I believe it is. I believe that is the way that those numbers do math together.
Okay, so what is is that 275?
Mm-hmm.
So I won by what, 6 points?
You won by 6 points. You won by like less than a sale action somewhere. You won by like half of a smuggle. It's actually 6 points is a real tight margin in this game.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Thank you. Good game, sweetheart.
Yeah, good game. I was too excited about using my cubeless sale thing early on, I think, and it's worst to do it early. You want to do it later, because going into the second round, I had like 3 total cubes, or like going toward the end of the second round, I had like 3 total cubes in the space station. And yeah, it was absolutely that last move that did it, right? Because you broke the tie here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really well done, sweetie.
Thank you.
So yeah, that got a little grindy at the end, a little slow, and I apologize to to the viewers for both of us going, oh no, what if, but eventually we got to the end of the game. So that is going to be it for us for today. We've seen 4 of the 5 factions in the base game. There's also, of course, a solo mode, and you can play. 2 players can play cooperatively against the solo AI, and there's rules for these games. The games that come from this this company tend to be pretty robust, in my opinion. We just got our Voidfall box from the Voidfall Kickstarter, and holy hell, it's just so much game.
It is a lot of game.
I guess that's they share a designer. This game is actually not a Mind Clash game. I don't think Mind Clash existed yet when this was published. Whatever. You know what I mean. It's the same designer. It's a couple of the same people working on it. So that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I think this game is very good. I hope that y'all will come back one more time. We're going to do one more. And that is back to the depths of... Does the city in Thief have a name? It's back to the depths of whatever that city is for more larceny and stabbing. It is probably called Thiefville or Thiefville Once Upon a Time. It's quite metropolitan now. At this point, it's probably like Thiefton or Thieftropolis.
Yeah.
Thieftropolis is now the canonical name for the city. All right, so come back next time for more Excavation Earth, and the time beyond that for the return to Thieftropolis. And we'll see you then.
Bye.